Number 23, Dylan Race. And number 30, Carter Davis. Now we would like to honor the men's varsity basketball seniors. First we have Tom Faywell, the son of Marty and Mary Faywell. Tom is the captain of the 2-year program varsity team. He has spent 6 years in the program. He has earned his college choices on St. Bonaventure, Canyon University, or Siena College. He plans to major in psychology. Tommy's favorite memories from basketball are the Lincoln Park Church Youth Basketball Dynasty, being with all his teammates at practice, hitting the game winner on JVs at Leroy, and Babby blocking Sven in his last ever varsity basketball practice. Next is Vinny Libero, son of Joe and Molly Libero. Vinny is the captain of the 2-year program varsity team. He has spent 6 years in the program. He plans on going to Finger Lakes Community College where he will major in music recording and later become an audio engineer. Vinny's favorite memories from basketball are talks after practice with the team coaches and CB hitting a half-court hook shot in 5th and 6th grade travel team-based basketball. Next, we would like to recognize the senior cheerleaders. First up, we have Julia Ashworth, escorted by Teresa and John Ashworth. She has spent 6 years in the cheerleading program and 4 years on varsity. Next year, she plans to attend FIT for Fashion Business Management. Her favorite cheer memory is winning sectionals, LCAA, and going to states. Our next senior is Katie Burr, escorted by Todd and Sherry Burr. She has spent 2 years in the cheer program. Next year, she plans to study musical theater. Her favorite cheer memory is when Megan brought the special chicken to the game in competition and brought it then along. Next up, we have Desiree McGregor, escorted by Jennifer Briggs and Richard McGregor. She has spent 1 year in the cheer program. Next year, she plans to attend Alton State and major in business. Her favorite cheer memory is winning first place at her first competition. Next, we have Lexi Hooker, escorted by Melissa Hooker and Tony Hooker. She has spent 6 years in the program. Her plans for next year are to attend Florida Atlantic University to study pre-med. Her favorite cheer memory is wearing all Florida uniforms. Next, we have Carmen Nasca, escorted by Tony and Ron Nasca. She has spent 6 years in the cheer program. Her plans for next year are to attend Mercyhurst University to study intelligence studies. Her favorite cheer memory is winning Elite 8 at Greater Rochester. Next, we have Taylor Souls, escorted by Alicia and Jason Sills. She has spent 6 years in the varsity or in the cheer program. Plans for next year are going to college to study physical therapy. Her favorite cheer memory is getting pulled up in 9th grade and winning sectionals that year. Next is Megan White, escorted by Greg and Stacey White. She has spent 6 years in the cheer program. Next year, she plans to attend Alton State and Political Arts program and then transfer to Alfred University to pursue a career in early childhood education. Her favorite cheer memory is winning Peaks last season and getting the new uniforms. Thank you, seniors. Hornell High School will miss you.
For all your insurance needs.
Some insurance types work for just one company and can offer choice. But the Ryan Agency is your local independent agency offering options from many top insurance companies. Declare your insurance independence.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Between the visiting Dansville Mustangs and your own Hornell Red Raiders. First, here is the starting lineup for the visiting Mustangs. A 6-foot junior, number 2, Eric Gerber. A 6'2" freshman, number 14, Drew Morrow. A 5'7" senior, number 21, Jacob Fiala. A 5'11" senior, number 23, Dylan Race. And a 5'11" senior, number 30, Carter Davis. The Mustangs are coached by Dave Moody. And now, the starting lineup for your Hornell Red Raiders. First, a 5'9" junior guard, number 13, Chase Freeland. Next, a 5'10" sophomore guard, number 23, Jackson White. Next, a 6'3" junior forward, number 25, Tanner Stutzman. Next, a 6-foot senior guard, number 21, Tommy Piccolo. And standing at 6'4", a senior forward, number 11, Vinny Lombardo. Your Red Raiders are coached by Kurt Scholes. Now, if you would please rise and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem by Kaylee Murray.
Oh, say can you see by everybody, and welcome to tonight's Section 5 matchup between Hornell and Dansville. Hornell comes in at a 12-6 record. Dansville comes in at 7-12. Hornell's pretty much locked up in the third position, which we talked about. It's kind of funny. Looks like the girls were the most successful team this year, but Hornell's going to end up with a home game, and Hornell girls are on the road.
Right, yeah. Kind of a little bit unfair, but those sectional points are a mathematical quandary. But
here we go.
Well, if the game is half as good tonight as it was last night with the girls versus Dansville, we're in for a nice game tonight.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing. And there's a shot by Liberto.
Yeah, nice senior. Last game here at home, as far as a regular season game, nice to get off to a good start.
Nice crossing, good defense by Piccolo. Hornell's without the services of Timmy Smith, who got injured the last game. He needs an MRI on his shoulder, so that's not good news for Hornell. A good defense right off the bat for his replacement in Piccolo. And you really hate to say replacement, nice block. Because Piccolo played great all year long as well.
And Tommy even started some games this year.
Yes, he has, so.
It's number 21, Jacob Fiala.
And tied up underneath. Welcome all to watching on Facebook Live. Don't forget to give us a love sign instead of a like, since it is Valentine's Day. You know I love you, Joe, and welcome. I'm so glad you decided to spend Valentine's with me.
Well, you
instead
know.
of your wife tonight. But she's here, isn't she? She was here.
She's not.
Oh, she's not.
She works at Alfred on Thursday night, so.
2-0 on the John and Dagan scoreboard. If you're just joining us, Vinny Liberto scored the first 2 points for Hornell. Underneath, Liberto's going to score. Oh,
yeah, kind of got his lower half taken out from underneath him.
Long outside shot. That was number 2.
That was number 2, Eric Gerber. Dansville in a man-to-man.
Who was that, Joe?
That's Vinny Liberto, and you know, this is a good little start for Vinny, and I think he needs to gain that momentum back going into sectionals. So I know Coach Scholes would love to get him back in that 10-point per game range.
Yeah, don't forget, if you're kind of watch us on and off, he had a great start of the season this year, and then kind of waned off, didn't, you know, play as good, and then hopefully we rebuild that.
Yep, so, because, you know, Hornell's just much better when they're a balanced offense, getting it inside, having Vinny and Stutzman get some points inside, and then kicking it out to the Hornell three-point shooters.
Liberto to Stutzman.
And likewise with Stutzman, he kind of come on of late, and he's been finishing better at the basket. So another good sign for Hornell. If we can get some points out of Stutzman.
So Liberto contributing in all facets so far offensively for Hornell, with 2 straight baskets and an assist. Timeout.
Coach Dave Moody wants to talk it over for the Mustangs.
Gives us a chance to give us some ads. The Ryan Agency, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. Call 324-7500. stop in at their Hornell office at 57 Broadway. Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan agencies. And by Remax Hometown Choice office at 117 Main Street in Hornell. Call 697-3629. Martha Marino, Reggie Gambino, a household name. And Main Street Redemption Center. Open 7 days a week, 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 Saturday and Sunday. 286 Main Street in Hornell. Back to action. Outside shot, no good.
And number 14, Drew Morrow, a freshman for the Mustangs.
Pass out. Oh, there's a travel. Yeah, I think he got a little stuck in no man's land.
Yeah, got
there.
a little contact, I think, on that step. Kind of got him off balance.
Yep.
And then, and we've discussed it earlier in this season too, and people underrate what a good defender Vinny Liberto is also.
And a foul underneath.
Looks like it's going to be on Tommy Piccolo. No, they're calling it on Stutzman.
Breaks the ice a little bit for Dansville.
And number 32, Ben Caruso, in the game for the Mustangs. Four-point lead for the Raiders, 6-2. Dansville still in the man-to-man.
Nice little scoop shot by Stutzman. I like what he did right there.
Yeah.
Long shot, count it.
That's number 2, Eric Gerber. I think Hornell won by about 8 or 9 points in the previous meeting.
And there's a 3. Oh, 2 by Liberto.
Yes, Hornell won 53-44, so a 9-point victory for the Raiders over in Dansville.
Eight to 7 on the John N. Dagan scoreboard. Again, welcome those watching on Facebook Live. Don't forget to give us a heart for Valentine's Day. Give us a share. Don't forget to share that you're watching another Pike Sports presentation right here on Facebook Live. It's the last regular season game for both these teams. Piccolo, he's been off recently, you know?
He has. That was good offense, though.
Yeah.
Pounded in the post. Good defense by Dansville.
A little too far that time.
Yep.
By Liberto. Colin Bish and O'Rourke in.
And also Smith now entering. So
Yeah, Connor Smith, who didn't see any playing time, I don't think, the last game. It's good to see him because he offers some good minutes too. I was surprised he didn't get in.
yeah, very headsy player. I think you've mentioned it before. He seems like he's always doing the right thing.
Yep.
His sister had a great game last night.
Oh, she did. Lazy pass to the inside that time. I was surprised it was off Hornell.
Yeah.
Or off Dansville. I thought it was going to be off Hornell.
Sure, Coach Scholes also, knowing this is a game that he, should win on paper.
Oh, one of them should have made a basket down there.
Coach Scholes is giving it to O'Rourke, telling that you need to take that shot.
You're right. Because the defensive players were out of position at that point when he got that rebound. He said he held on to it. You can't do that.
And O'Rourke's minutes as the season has gone on, it went from basically nothing for the first quarter of the season, and he slowly got minutes. I think Coach Scholes has learned to trust him a little bit more and more each game.
Yep.
Yeah, foul on Chase.
Did he change numbers?
I don't know. Yeah, he's usually number 1.
That's why I'm like, why has he got a 13?
Who knows? Maybe.
I wonder if there was blood on it or something. Sometimes they have to do that. Both coaches not liking what they're seeing out of their offenses. Stolen away, like we just talked about. Connor Smith. Beautiful job, Connor, and he gets fouled.
But I'm sure Coach Scholes knows there's some things that they need to be better at during sectionals, and I'm sure he's been pounding in practice of stuff they got to clean up heading into playoffs. So it'll be interesting to see if we notice anything different in the way Hornell plays tonight.
Oh! Scoop it!
Yeah, and we have not seen enough of that from him lately.
Turnover going Hornell's way.
Yeah, just off the hands of number 23, Dylan Race. Hornell really pressuring the wing pass. You get too dominant starting your offense on the wing. Teams can take that away from you and make you adjust your offense. We're now looking for the last shot with 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Wow.
Freeland again!
5 guys, Mustangs in the paint. Somehow Chase got all the way to the basket.
Amazing.
As a coach, I'm sure Dave Moody's like, that cannot happen.
In life, some surprises are good, and some surprises aren't. You'll be pleasantly surprised by how much cash you could earn with our Kasasa Cash checking account. You could earn dividends up to 3% APY each month just by using your checking account. Plus, your ATM fees may be refunded. There's no monthly fee, no minimum balance, and no unpleasant surprises. Call First Heritage or visit us at fhfcu.org to open your Kasasa Cash checking account today. Some restrictions apply.
John N. Dagan, general trial practice, probably serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690, John N. Dagan. Maple City Dodge, Airport Road in North Hornell. Stop up and check out the great savings on all Dodge Chrysler Jeeps, as well as all the new and used cars that you can have right on the lot at Maple City Dodge. Mike Palmer, Plumbing and Heating, Air Conditioning, Full Services, State Route 36 in Canasteel. Call 698-4444. Mike Palmer, Plumbing, Heating. And Dr. Joseph McKay at Wyan Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive in Hornell. Get well and stay well with a visit to Wyan Chiropractic. Here we go.
Dansville stays in their man-to-man. Just off the hands of the freshman Drew Morrow. 6'2".
Now here's a question. Are all the numbers different for Hornell? Outside shot! Smith!
Well, typically 33 is Timmy Smith.
I got Taryn White, Jackson White's aunt, says it's retro night. They're playing with old jerseys.
Oh, okay, so they probably didn't have every number.
That's true.
Colin Bish still has 12, 25. Yeah, Stutzman.
Thank you,
You
Taryn.
know, I almost said during warm-ups, I said, are they different warm-ups? I think they might even been the old warm-ups.
Bish. Freeland.
And right now, that is the matchup that the Mustangs can't handle, is the speed of Chase Freeland. You know, the ability for him to get to the paint and get to the basket is something right now Dansville cannot stop.
You're right.
Yeah, I think they're retro warm-ups also. To them, retro is, 2014.
Right.
You know?
Hornell Gardens, a Hurlbut care community since 1970. Long-term care facility, short-term rehab. Hornell Gardens. First Heritage Federal Credit Union opened up their newest branch on the corners of Mays and Seneca Street in Hornell. More than just checking and savings. Stop into First Heritage Federal Credit Union today. Airtight of New York, spray foam insulation, commercial, residential, new and old construction. Call 368-2842. Airtightofnewyork.com. Poulos and Roselle, attorneys at law. Call 324-7333. Tim Roselle, Bill Poulos. Stop in at the Crossroads Professional Building. Poulos and Roselle. Elderwood in Hornell at 1 Bethesda Drive, adjacent to Lowe's, across from Wegmans Walmart Plaza.
Well, maybe we should go retro music.
I do sometimes.
Yeah.
I only play 2 current songs. Look at that passing. And Chase sees the lane! Absolutely amazing today so far. He's just so quick to recognize that lane, Joe.
Yep.
Full timeout. Today's game brought to you by Rustic Lux, 320 Canasteel Street in Hornell. For reloved and repaired furniture, bring it into 320 Canasteel for Rustic Lux in Hornell.
It's a good day to relove your furniture.
That's right. For Valentine's Day. Giglio's Plumbing LLC Heating Cooling. Call 382-2836 for Giglio's Plumbing Heating, 24-hour-a-day service. Fully bonded and insured. We'll take a look inside Coach Moody's. That's Dave Moody, head coach of Bath, or Dansville.
Well, Hornell on a 9-0 run since that 8-7 score, so, and a lot of that has been the result of Chase getting by the first defender, getting into the paint, and either dishing off or lately going all the way to the basket. Hornell and a man-to-man.
Lost it out of bounds.
Good hands by Jackson White. When we haven't even said his name yet. We're in the second quarter. I do not believe he's taking a shot. So you wonder if he's nursing some sort of injury.
Freeland. Look at Stutzman getting up there.
Yeah, and someone might want to yell over the back. He didn't touch the guy. He went right straight over the top and picked it clean.
Yep.
Colin Bish with aggressive man-to-man defense. All of the bigs for Hornell have the ability to guard guards.
Yes, they do. Their speed.
Yep, good. All of them have good feet.
I would say you're almost looking at next year's starting lineup, Joe, out there for Hornell.
Yeah, I would imagine. You're right. Well, besides Timmy, right?
Yep, Timmy, yep.
Yeah, so I would think Timmy would be in there.
You can't. A good thought. You should have went up with a normal little throw up instead of trying to double pump.
That's right, and he's
got to be quick. Just throw it up there.
Yep, he's got to do that more.
Right.
And the more you do it in game situations, the more comfortable you are. But he needs to do that more often.
I agree. Me agrees.
Good aggressive man-to-man. Hornell's not giving Dansville any room to get a shot off here in the last
jump ball, Colin Bish.
Few minutes.
Good job, Colin, with the tie-up.
And Hornell losing Liberto and Tommy Piccolo from this year's squad.
Yep.
There is a similarity there with the girls' team. Girls' team's only losing a few also.
Oh, what a great pass, though. It was perfectly placed that time. Just couldn't finish off with Bish, but.
Again, I think he was expecting a little contact.
Yep, Stutzman with the steal and the foul. Gonna go to the line.
Good rotation on that shot.
Yep.
That's why the coaches preach rotation. Boy, Stutzman's such a good defender out there on that zone.
Oh, and it's a good block, but Got him with the hip, must be. What's he talking about? I didn't hear.
Coach Scholes is continuing the conversation with the ref. There probably was a little bit of contact there, but certainly looked like a good block.
A rebound by Stutzman. White with a double move.
Nice hesitation move.
Yeah, good job.
Like I said, if I'm not mistaken, that's his first shot of the game. But Eric Gerber, he's their shooter. The only problem is they haven't been able to give him any wide open looks. Hornell's defense has been stifling so far.
Nice opportunity, a nice shot that time by Gerber.
Dansville man-to-man.
Connor Smith with the rainbow.
You're right, he does put a lot of arc on that shot.
Nice take that time, but unable to get it to fall. Stutzman with the rebound. Up front to White.
Yep, good Euro step by Jackson White. It's fouled for 2 shots. Our statistician is taking a break tonight, so I couldn't tell you how many rebounds Stutzman has, but I think he's got 7 or 8 rebounds already.
Yeah, he does. Alberto.
Boy, nice hesitation at the top of that shot just to kind of regroup. Nice touch from Vinny Liberto inside.
Stolen away, White. Up to Freeland.
Freeland glides into the basket. That's the issue right now for the Mustangs. They're kind of getting outmanned inside and outside. So right now they're having difficulty getting a good shot.
Crossing inside. Nice hands defensively.
Nice
up
pass
front.
to Vinny.
Oh my goodness!
Behind the back.
Oh, beautiful.
Talk about a natural just instinct is what that was.
Oh, goodness. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't see the foul there. It looked like he just mishandled it, but. What was good about his behind-the-back pass is that they didn't call a foul on the guy because he did kind of land on top of him.
Yeah. He just wanted to make sure he's all right. Didn't get hurt that he didn't get, look, yeah, he's coming, is that him? He came off holding his hip.
Yeah, that was number 4, Tanner Detman.
Yeah, you don't want to see him get injured on something like that.
Well, this is a classic example also of defense leading the offense. It's Hornell's defense that's created all these opportunities. So maybe that can be their calling card, a little more aggressive defense. In sectionals.
Moody telling his guys to bounce pass in that situation. Bounce pass, so he's right. No, you're not going to throw it over the leaping ability of Stutzman and Liberto.
Actually, Moody's quite a long tenure. I believe he took over the head coaching job around 2009 or 10 in that range. So he's been at the helm for quite a. Oh, it had to be something there. But you know what? We're always wanting the referees to let them play.
Yeah.
So.
When you were mentioning something, a great steal by Jackson White on the inbounds. And you know what? I like that. His first inclination is to move it right down court. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Nice defense.
Yes, good hands by number 21 after the steal. Jacob Fiala, captain for the Mustangs. Nice 5 foot behind the arc.
And a reach.
Ball movement. That was tipped though. Good communication between the referees.
After Stutzman yelled at the outside official, he goes, "That was tipped." And he was looking at Stutzman and he goes, "Yeah, right." Take us to half. We'll be back second half.
Come on in, we have great deals on great wheels.
Coming to Maple City Dodge was huge for me. I got a great deal. I was treated better than family here. I needed a new car in 3 days and they came through.
It's worth the drive to Maple City Dodge because we have the best sales and service, and we'll prove it.
Okay, welcome back. What kind of stats you got for us for the first half, Joe?
Well, kind of a balanced score sheet for the Raiders. Chase Freeland with 10, and then Vinny and Liberto and Tanner Stutzman both with 8. Then you had 3 from Connor Smith and 3 from Jackson White. So really a balanced score sheet. And then for them, Eric Gerber had 6 of the 9. And actually I don't have. I think it was Detman with the other 3. So
you had one job to do. They've only scored 9 points.
I got sidetracked. They started discussing the retro uniforms.
So let's tell us about that.
Yep, so Eric Warner said that they came from Storage, and they're from the early 90s, like 93, 94, vintage uniforms.
So these kids weren't even born.
No, you're right.
And they were using these uniforms.
They weren't even, what do they call, thought in their parents' mind.
Yeah. There's a couple different terms nowadays. Jackson White pumps up a 3, no good.
Vinny, with a tip.
Now, here's a question, though. I didn't think you could change uniforms, but I bet he had to have asked Dave Moody. Nice take by Stutzman.
Oh, maybe because of the number change.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a team scouts you.
Right, and you throw different uniforms on.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that was an issue, if he had to ask and say, hey, do you mind if we do this? Have a retro night, you know?
Yeah.
Of course, I hope I didn't bring something up that could have Hornell forfeit this game. Oh, Piccolo. Piccolo really didn't have his hand. I don't know. I don't know if that's a hold or not, Joe, but.
Yeah, I couldn't see the backside if he held him with his right hand when he reached across with his left, but. Yeah, Dansville's got to find a way to get some decent looks.
2 quick fouls down there by Hornell's defense.
Both on Piccolo. That's number 21. Fiala.
And here comes Dansville.
I did happen to see some of the Dansville girls from their basketball team here tonight. So again, congratulations to them on that 19-0 regular season.
White.
Nice shot by Jackson White.
Don't worry about that.
Hornell still in a man-to-man. Oh, Liberto!
I know a positive energy, whatever, but boy, the Raiders definitely seem like they have a little extra in their step tonight. Defensively, they're hustling a little bit more. I think they're ready for sectionals.
White, you count it!
Nice finish by Jackson White. You know, sometimes you worry with a 10th grader whether someone's going to be able to handle the physical nature of varsity. Jackson White, right from the time he came up, has been okay on the physical side. He's actually the aggressor most times.
Rebound, Freeland.
Freeland rises up amongst
and the ball is thrown away.
Yeah, Fiala with a nice steal. Gerber, yes, nice floater. Ooh, that looked dangerous there. Yeah, as a team, the Raiders much more aggressive from a team standpoint. You know, we've had aggressive players, whether it be Chase or Jackson White or whatever, but as a team, I think they've certainly taken the initiative offensively. Ben Caruso in the game. Stutzman at the line.
Nice job by Piccolo. Up front, White.
Nice finish. score last night, Bob, was it like 79, 73 in that range, or 79?
70, I think it was 74, 69, or 68.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Hornell was up by 8, I believe it was, just before halftime, and then Dansville went on a 19-0 run there, remember?
Yeah, and they just never looked back, although the Hornell girls
Yeah,
made
then
about
they went
4
on
comebacks.
Yeah, they had another 9-point run by Hornell, and just that 19 run really put them under.
Yep.
And their free throw shooting kind of did them in too.
Yep.
And I mentioned that in the first half, like, well, this could come back to bite them, and it did. You know, not shooting or missing 6 free throws in a row at one point. You can't do that.
No.
If you're going to try to advance. If you're just joining us, so we mentioned that next Friday, Hornell girls are going to be on the road at Greece Odyssey. I think the time is 5 o'clock. It may be rescheduled, but Hornell girls will be on the road for their first round of sectionals.
Yeah, and that's always a change in sectionals, that 5 o'clock start time.
Yeah, especially, you know, it's a disadvantage from, I mean, obviously it's a home game. Greece Odyssey deserves it. But a 5 o'clock start, you know.
That's difficult.
That's
We're an hour away.
Yeah, if not more.
Yeah.
You know, we're about an hour and 15 minutes away.
Yep.
You know, you just can't get on the bus and hop up there. And it puts families out of at a disadvantage too. They got to work.
Yep. I mean, some of the schools up there have that rule where they can't play, you know, at certain times, but I don't believe that's the case with Greece.
No, I don't think so.
So some of the inner city schools, they have that rule on the start time, but this is a Section 5.
Can't imagine you're going to have many of the starters play most of the fourth. You, Joe, you don't want to get anyone injured.
No, I don't
like
think
that.
so. You know, and then you got that.
Driving around.
Yeah, you got that whole senior night thing, and you kind of want to give them as much time as you can.
It's been out of bounds 3 times. We had 2 seconds off the clock here.
I'll give the Raiders credit. They're up 30. Really is playing just as tight a defense as they did in the first quarter.
Yep. Nice sky that time.
Number 11 in for the first time for the Mustangs, Brody Stone, senior. So that's nice that they're getting him in this game.
Stepped out of bounds. I was like, I was waiting for him to blow the whistle. It looked like he was over that red.
Yeah.
It was one of those things where it's like, well, maybe he kind of floated by. just looked over and I thought I saw Walt Ball sitting over there. Remember Walt Ball? He used to come to every single game, God rest his soul, but I just happened to glance over there, just in a vision for some reason, but he was a great guy. Just to come to all the games. Actually, I mistook someone else who kind of looked like him over there.
And you had mentioned last night, we're going to be rooting for the Dansville girls as they move into sectionals. They're in the B2 bracket. We're in the B1 bracket.
Yep.
So we'll root for them up until
if we make it
possibly meet each other. You know, and I think, you know, Hornell's got a fighting chance in that B1 bracket.
You never know. I mean, people that we're playing, we've never played before.
But when you average 75 points, you have the ability to beat a lot of teams on, if it's your night. So
Billy Johnson wants to thank us for doing a job well done, and the sponsors. Thank you for watching, Billy and Gail. It's not over yet.
Gail's sister over there with Mr. and Mrs. Hogan.
Yep. Oh, look at that. Stutzman anticipation. The left. Oh, more of the right, but.
Well, that was a two-handed. We'll give him a little credit on that.
When he played Sunday school basketball for me, I used to ride him so bad about going up. Of course, he'd yell right back at me. I'd always have to ask him, why do you keep talking back to me? I'm trying to help you. Oh. That's where you don't want people to get hurt now, I hope.
You know, and Jackson has taken about 4 tough screens by number 30. Has really put a hurt on Jackson about 4 times, and then that one there. Number 30, Carter Davis, is kind of blindsiding whoever's guarding the point guard bringing the basketball up. They got to keep their head on a swivel. Well, don't have to worry about it now. I think Carter just fouled out.
And White is out too, injured. And there's a 3. Piccolo.
Yep, senior Tommy Piccolo.
Voted best eyes in the yearbook this year.
Best eyes?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Well, they couldn't give him best hands. Did you see him playing receiver this year?
No.
No, just picking on him.
Yeah, great kid Tommy is.
Stolen away. Oh.
Finger roll.
I think he thought he had to get rid of it quicker than he did. So that's the end of 3.
Probably cheerleaders getting ready for sectionals also, right?
Yes. And one of the ladies said they we put the ads over it so they can't watch them cheer, but they don't face us, so it's hard to. I'm going to let you watch them from behind here. One of our viewers. More of a count cheer. I never understood why they did this, but
I think it must be one of the sectional.
Yeah.
You know. Certainly had a great run the girls have as far as being top-notch.
Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, Air Conditioning. 382-0836, 24-hour day service, insured, fully bonded. Thanks to Gilio's and Ryan Agencies, as well as all the advertisers. Remax Hometown Choice.
If you get hurt at work, you want to be able to turn to a professional you can trust. Someone on your side, with the experience to tell you exactly how things will go. Helping you get your life back together. If you get hurt at work, call 262-COMP today and get the results you deserve.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Okay, welcome back here.
Colin Bish, Connor Smith.
O'Rourke
in the game.
And Liberto.
So one of those, let's split the half or up amongst some of the players. Number 15, Noah Holland, taking at the basket, using his left hand. This would definitely, I mean, this would be one of the lowest outings for Dansville score-wise that they've had all year long. And so this is not the norm for them, so credit the Hornell defense. I mean, they definitely scored in the 50s and 60s all season long. So.
Yeah.
Certainly struggling tonight. Ben Caruso on the board for the Mustangs. Junior.
Piccolo. Another three. It's his second three of the ball game. That's got
Ball's on number 4, Tanner Detman.
I guess not intentional.
Well, I think it was one of those.
Frustration.
All right, come on, you're up 40.
Yeah, he wanted to prevent him from dunking.
I'm not going to let you dunk it.
Yeah, I mean, especially how close they played at Dansville. This is surprisingly bad.
Yeah, 9-point
Dansville
game,
demonstration today.
But, and we've talked about it, Hornell had that funk there in the middle of the season where they just seemed to have lost their way.
Yeah.
Seems like they've gotten it back on track of late.
As we say that, Colin Bish just reaches in there and grabs his arm. Both teams, I think they're all kind of tired too. You know, let's look at them like Ethan Nichols and
a hand for Vinny Liberto as they give him his last exit from the regular season basketball career.
Now, one person they didn't recognize on senior night was their manager there, Federico Toto, the exchange student.
All right, yeah.
But I'm going to recognize him. So Federico, I'll get a shot of him in a few minutes. But I think he's a senior, isn't he?
A lot of times they're juniors.
Well, that could be.
But
he's only here for 1 year, you know?
that way they're seniors when they go home, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's true, you're right, yep.
But a lot of times you do recognize them as such when they're here. And
look at this drive by. Oh, I thought for sure that was going in. That would have been a sweet shot by Piccolo.
We still have 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Game moving at a snail's pace. A lot of tip balls out of bounds.
That one time, 1 second clicked off, it took a minute. At one time, they inbounded the ball 3 times. Fish.
See, Isaiah Garcia in plain clothes also tonight.
Yeah, he's not playing. Nice steal. His is more of a grades issue. These kids have to realize they got to keep their grades up if they want to keep playing. JVs have a couple kids that aren't eligible.
Yeah, it seemed to affect basketball the most. It's such a long season, so you get.
Oh, what was that going on there?
Yeah, and it also gets difficult for the coaches coaching these games. You know, pull your kids back, let them keep playing hard, and you just never know how to handle the situation. Gerber. Boy, he's been the one shining light for Dansville tonight. Excellent shooter.
And all of a sudden, it's a 33-point game, Joe.
There you go.
Let's go ahead.
Yeah, but he just hasn't gotten any open looks. Hornell's defense has been right all over him.
Piccolo misses a long one. Sense of urgency setting in for Dansville. Oh, there's a hold.
I think they were hoping to get some players in, maybe.
Tommy Piccolo.
You know, and it is a big deal. You know, these type things when you're coming off the court. I know they're going to have a sectional game, it looks like, you know, here, but it is a big deal. Ben Caruso sticking with it. So in the boys bracket, Bob, so we're currently 3, right?
Yes.
So did you happen to see who that, so we'd be in the 3-6 game, right? So if they play it like the girls bracket anyway, they'd have the 2 play-in games.
Yeah, so we'd be waiting.
Yeah, so.
I think both games would be on Friday too, right?
Yeah, so.
It's a shame. It really is.
Call the block. Well, you really can't argue when you're up this many points, so you just move on. Yeah.
I'm arguing that the whistle's blowing. That's why. Let him, you know, I mean, unless it's something egregious. I don't know. Did you see anything? I wasn't.
Yeah, it was actually, it was a bad call in that the Dansville guy really pushed off.
Yeah.
With his forearm. Again, out of the 22 points, I would have to guess that probably 15 have been scored by Gerber.
Nichols
Nice
for
shot
3.
by Ethan Nichols.
He'll be back next year too. And a block. Ooh, good jump.
Called a jump. Good.
Yep, it was a good jump ball.
Stone back in. The Mustangs. Nice rebound by Caruso. Stone from the corner.
Stutzman for 3.
Do you recall who the 1 and 2 seeds were on the boys bracket? So the 1 seed is Greece Odyssey, 2 seed Newark, Hornell being the 3rd, and Waterloo 4th. Right now, Geneva's in the 6th seed, so in that what would be technically the 2nd round, Hornell would be facing Geneva if they stay 3 and Geneva stays 6. I recall looking at some of the paperwork you had, some of the games, Geneva surprisingly has a pretty poor record, but
Stutzman's gonna count it down. Don't shoot it. And that's it, Joe. So we await the final seedings.
first half when the game was, you know, a competitive game, looked like to me Hornell was a little more aggressive team-wise. Everybody playing tough man-to-man defense and taking it to the basket. So hopefully Hornell's kind of found their little bit of an identity and they can approach sectionals in that manner.
You are correct. So I will let you know when we play, and we're guessing next Friday, and we'll let you know.
All right.
So thanks for joining us, Joe Flint, Bob Peischer. Until next time, we'll see you then.